Most of you remember when veteran Nollywood actor Ugezu Ugezu, known for his insightful takes on industry, he recently made a bold statement about a growing trend in Lagos and especially how it affected the Southeast that he believes could have serious cultural repercussions. Stay tuned to find out what he said and why it might change the way we attend occasions of our beloved relatives or friends. Nigerian actor Ugezu Ugezu stated that his friend recently visited a party in Onitsha, State, and was surprised when the host ordered the adults to pay for their meal, while the youngsters in attendance received it for free. Popular Nigerian actor and filmmaker Ugezu Ugezu has criticized those who host parties and make their guests pay for their food on his Instagram page. The actor stated that his friend recently visited a party in Onitsha, Anambra State, and was surprised when the host ordered the adults to pay for the meal, while the youngsters in attendance received it for free.
There is this thing that I don't understand. You know, the way we copy things in this country is becoming very disturbing. Something happened in Onitsha yesterday. In fact, a friend of mine, my classmate, who is an importer of suits in the main market, called me yesterday to say that they went for a party. And can you believe that the person who called for this party insisted that all the adults that came for the party must have to pay for what they will eat? The only people that can eat free are little children. But all the adults that came there, we are paying for their food. So I begin to wonder. I've been hearing that this thing was happening in Lagos gradually. I wouldn't know the reason anybody will bring that into this area. It is not part of our culture. We must have to understand that when we do certain things like calling people for them to come and eat, that is what the Hausas call salak. The Yorubas have a name for it, and it is called Ninli Banani Bai. You know, when you call people to come and eat off you because you are happy, nobody is expected to pay. It has something to do with your spiritual blessing, actually. You know, you bring out money, you cook for people, and you ask them to come and eat, and they will eat. Suddenly, somebody will organize a party and be saying that people will pay for that food. It is something that we have been hearing in America. In fact, the very first time I was taken to a party in the US, my friend stopped halfway to buy drinks, and I was surprised. He said that is their culture there. When you are going for the party, you have to buy the things you will drink. It is not supposed to be something we can learn. We are not supposed to learn that. When you call for a party in this part of the world, it is your party. People can gift you when they are leaving. They may even decide to gift you. It is your party. You didn't call that party for you to be receiving things. You call that party because you want God to bless you. And God will bless you depending on the kind of heart you have. But calling men to come when they want to eat okwa, they want to eat rice, they want a well-prepared meal, according to my friend, but they were paying for it 5,000, 10,000 for one plate. It doesn't make sense. We should know the kind of things we should be copying that. How can somebody call a party and you are asking people to pay for what they eat? I've seen that happen in Atlanta before, when we went for the party and then they asked us to pay. In Atlanta, not in Africa. Please.
Ugezu stated that he was aware of the prevalence of this conduct in Lagos, but he had no idea it would spread to the Southeast. He went on to remark that this is not our culture and that not everything should be copied. He said, "I have been hearing that this thing was happening in Lagos gradually, but I wouldn't know the reason why anybody will bring that into this area. It's not part of our culture. We have to understand that when we do certain things or calling people to come and eat, that is what the Hausas call saraka. The Yorubas have a name for it. The Igbos too. When you call people to come and eat off you because you are happy, nobody is expected to pay a dime." Ugezu also emphasized that hosting a party and making guests to pay for their meals is an alien concept to Nigerian culture, particularly in the Southeast. He believes that such practices could erode the traditional values of hospitality and generosity that have been long been cherished. When you invite people to celebrate with you, he said, it's an act of sharing your joy and happiness. It's a time-honored tradition where the host takes pride in providing for the guests. He also added, he expressed concerns that this trend could discourage people from attending social gatherings, which are essential for maintaining communal bonds. Our culture is rich in social interactions and celebration. These events are not just about the food, they are about coming together, creating memories, and reinforcing our sense of community, Ugezu added. This veteran actor also pointed out the potential embarrassment and financial strain some practices could impose on guests. Imagine being invited to a party and then being asked to pay for your meal. It can be quite humiliating and unexpected, especially for those who might be attending with limited funds, he explained. Ugezu called on the people of the Southeast and beyond to uphold their cultural values and resist the urge to adopt practices that could undermine their heritage. He added, we must be cautious about what we embrace and ensure that it aligns with our values and traditions. Our ancestors taught us the importance of sharing and hospitality, and we should not lose sight of that, he urged. He concluded by encouraging people to reflect on the true essence of celebration and the role they play in fostering unity and happiness. Let's remember why we came together to celebrate, to joy, support one another, and strengthen our bonds. Let's keep our culture alive and intact, Ugezu also added. His statement has sparked widespread discussions on social media, with many people echoing the sentiment and sharing their own experiences and opinion. Some users recounted similar incidents at recent events, while others expressed relief that someone finally addressed the issues publicly. The conversation has also led to a broader reflection on how modern influences are shaping traditional practices in Nigeria. Many agree that while change is inevitable, it should not come at the cost of losing the essence of cultural identity. As the debate continues, it remains to be seen whether this trend will persist or if the collective voice of the community will lead to a return to more traditional ways of celebrating. Ugezu's remarks have certainly ignited a necessary dialogue about preserving cultural heritage in the face of changing social norms. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.